Hello and welcome to another gameplay and review video. This is the gameplay and review of My Bones, the debut game of GDNomaD. As you know, I have reviewed most of his other games, and now I've decided to review his debut game. Most of his other games were created using Unity game engine. This one was created using the GameGuru game engine, which is a lesser known game engine, so this is going to be a bit different than his others. As you know, I have already reviewed his latest game, which was the remaster of this game called My Bones Remastered, but this looks a little different. So, let's get started with the review of My Bones, the debut game of GDNomaD. I was just like everyone else. I had a family, job, friends. I was happy. To me, one day something happened. It felt like I was possessed by something evil. I was attacked by such a strong anger, I couldn't help it. We lived not far from the village in the woods. Our family was not perfect, but we were happy. I had a daughter and 2 sons. The mishap occurred when I was in the woods and stumbled upon a strange crypt. At that moment, I was met by wild anger. At that moment came to me my wife, and nearby lay the axe. Then it was all a blur. Okay, use the F key to turn on the flashlight. So this is a little bit different than My Bones Remastered. The old game was in a crypt, and the grave was in the middle of the stone crypt. This one's outdoors. You can see, looks a little bit different. I loved him better than all. I did not expect that he would go crazy and kill me with an axe, but I love it all smooth. Daddy, why did you kill me? On it was fun. We walked the river when you took me into his arms and began to sink. I love you, Daddy. I know you didn't. There's the keys. Yeah, this is very bad spelling and grammar. Not really spelling, but like he really doesn't have much of a knowledge of the English language, I guess. There's a church like in the other one. The door is locked. It's open. My firstborn is buried here. Maybe it's just a bad dream. Collected key. Now, Now, a little bit different. Now, I've never actually used GameGuru, Game Maker, but I'll have to look into it, see what it's about. This is the first time I've heard about that one. It must be a really lesser known game engine. I'm fluent in Unreal Engine. I'm actually taking courses on game development using Unreal Engine. I'm also doing Code Academy for coding, in case you wanted to know. Just like the other game, you have to go in here. Looks a little bit different. There's a key. Order to the keeper. You should immediately go to the barricade and attempt to stop the monster to break into the vault. Once the deal is completed, go back to the church for future ministry. Order to the keeper. If the beast breaks through the cell, which is not likely, then you should immediately leave the dungeon with ministers. Yeah, wow. Read note. Order. There's two. Oh, that was from here. Arrow says here. This is kind of like the other one, except there's no puzzle. There used to be a puzzle right here in the remastered version. family, children, happiness, soul, wife, forgiveness, brother, good, fun, happy, daughter, parents, faith, love, peace. There's a key. Okay, you gotta go this way. So this is a little bit different. Death awaits all who tread this path. Well, this game is more stable than his other games. I haven't come across any crashes. I guess this game engine is more stable. I need to make a choice between good and evil. I can get a second chance and I'll have a good life. We forgive you and give a second chance. I guess I got the good ending. It's... Yeah, this is one of the bugs. The door is locked. Find the key to unlock. I don't know whether this is deliberate or if it's... or if the flashlight's bugged. Oh, there it is. I managed to get out of hell. Even the worst person has a right to a second chance in our life. There are moments when the good becomes bad and bad is good. Despite all, I will try to change. I want to become good. Okay, so I guess that's the end. It's a pretty short game. So that's it. That is the end of the debut game of GDNomaD called My Bones. It's created using GameGuru, game engine. There are a few minor errors and bugs, but overall, it's got the same bad English translation and everything else that's typical of a GDNomaD game. I've got a couple more games to review of his, and then that'll be it. Which the rest will be filmed using the new microphone system, which I'm now recording all the videos with, and I hope to do a lot in the future with these videos. So this gameplay and review video is done, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.